Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dead Cells, specifically for the Bad Seed DLC. I've been meaning to come back to this game for quite some time. I've just been busy. Can I, like, hide the daily challenge? Because I really don't need to see it. I don't think I can hide that. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so, Bad Seed DLC is going to be out within 24 hours for me, or by the time this goes up, by the time this video goes up on YouTube. It should already be out. I don't actually know the price tag for the DLC. My assumption is $5-10. That's usually how much DLCs for indie games cost, but I don't know. We can get into a long conversation about why paid DLC is kind of okay after a certain point. But for starters, let's actually just dive straight into the game. Let's see. I am streaming. Do I have to check? Oh. Streaming integration. Does it remember me? Oh. Right. I think I turned this off. Yeah, I think I had this off very specifically because it was spamming my chat. We can turn that on later, but I think for now I'm going to keep it off. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to dive right in. Now, I have a bunch of mods. I believe I'm probably gonna keep this off. I might want to turn on blueprint drop rate and more cells, because those are kind of okay. I think the rest of these would change a bit too much, but anything that cuts down on grinding is good stuff for me. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. It pulls up workshop support. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Okay. Let's see. So, hopefully this will work without crashing the game. Admittedly, I haven't tried modding this game, actually, since they added modding. And we'll go from there. I don't dislike Twitch stuff, not that much, but I like it less in, like it much less than in games like Immortal Redneck. Immortal Redneck's Twitch integration is really fun. Oh, right, I should probably mention this is a new save file, just because I haven't played in a while, and I figure I might as well start fresh. Looks like I had a bad time with it. Okay. Can I... No, I guess I can't get up there. Alright. I think I remember how to play, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Ah, yes, that's right. No tongue. Anyway, must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it, but you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. Shouldn't you be on your way? Alright, so we get a beginner bow and a shield. Oh boy. Oh, wait, no, I already got a sword. Oh no. Why are they... Nope, that's not it. Why are they tied to the exact same button? That's terrifying. Can I... Okay, let's just go back to default settings. I don't know what kind of weird, horrible nonsense I had done to bring that about, but, oh, how do I dodge? Oh, that's how I dodge. That's why I brought about this weird, horrible nonsense. Okay, let's mess with some of these controls. So, I think really the only difference is... I want dodge to be right trigger. And right skill can be B. Okay. Because, yeah, it's so much easier for me to dodge with a right trigger instead. Oh, the last run I had was double whip. Wow, I'm kind of shocked that you remember that. Oh, this is a much smoother experience. And we get this. So, like I said, got a couple of mods. Should fill out my blueprint and cells much faster, so I don't have to grind as much. But otherwise, no major changes. I might be able to make it up there. We'll see. That's how I do the ground stomp. I remember things. Okay. So, people are going to be talking about this a little bit. I made a, oh wow, that blueprint drop rate is going to be sweet. Oh, can't open it from here. Right. Thought for a second that was the time door, and I was like, okay, gotta go fast. Let's see, what do we want to invest in? Honestly, probably for my first run, let's just do just raw physical attack damage, nothing more. Go from here. Let's see. But yeah, so my stream title for today is our shooters, Wolfendooms. And I'm gonna stand by that, mainly because this game is described as roguevania, and I think that amuses me to no end. Ow. Mainly just because this has actually been something of a point of contention for me for a while, that I really hate the term metroidVania and roguelike, because I feel like those are too broad of terms for the genres, and that our need for like a better term has started to outstrip those names, terms, whatever. And so because this is the combination of two of those things, I think I'm going to start insisting that let's see. Ooh, twin daggers. That shooters are actually called Wolfendooms. Or yeah, because Doom came first. There are a lot of Quake games too, but still. Let's see, music is a bit loud. Yeah, it really is. I was wondering about that. That's better. Probably? We'll see. I have no idea why that's sparkly. Oh, frying pan. Vorpan! Inflicts a critical hit if the enemy is facing you. Oh my god, it better make the wong noise when I hit them. That's a new one. Let's see, Wolfenstein came first. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna stand by the name of Wolfendoom, because Wolfen-like sounds a little weird, but Wolfendooms is just... that is a genre, just like Metroidvanias. Hello, chest. Let's see, throws at the same time. I don't really parry anyway. I should probably learn how to parry in this game, but still. That'll be fun to play with. Okay. And I can't get further up, so we're just going to the Promenade. Let's see, the part started off with Souls-like. No. Roguelikes have existed way longer than Souls-likes. Kill 30 enemies without taking damage. And I was actually going pretty fast. If I hadn't been, like, faffing about, I could have gotten in there. Well, look, it is. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful little items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me, and I'll introduce you to some more experimental items. Okay, so I don't actually have a whole lot of cells, unfortunately, but it looks like the drop rates are pretty good. Let's see. Obviously, get the health flask. And then I'm gonna save gold reserves. Okay, mutations. So, extra DPS after killing an enemy, reduce the cooldown on your skills for each enemy killed in melee combat. Decrease cooldowns for each enemy killed without using melee attacks. Oh, recover HP when an enemy dies. Reduces your infection level when you kill a boss. Let's see. Extra HP, food no longer heals you. Infection counter is increased by 6. I'm curious what infection counter even means. That said, I'm probably going to grab necromancy? Funny. They look a little like me. Oh. Let's see. The extra life can only be taken as the first one as an FYI. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I have kind of a weird, Oh, right. I haven't actually used this thing yet. It's amazing. Oh boy. Ready yourselves for a panning. Alright, I found my best, I found my new favorite. Anybody up for a stiff panning? Range is a little bit on the, limited side. But that's okay. Okay. As a reminder, I've played a shit ton of this game, so I actually mostly know the basics, like how to parry. So I don't really need to be told that sort of stuff. And honestly, like, I kind of want to rediscover this game. It's been a while since I last played it. And it's kind of fun when I haven't played a game in a while to, like, load it back up again. Be like, okay, so how did this game work again? Let's relearn this. Because I know people like being helpful, but it's also one of those where it's like, even if I seem, like, kind of lost or, let's see. Let's level up survival. I'm just gonna go red and green for this one. I don't have a whole lot of purple anyway. Like, I barely have any skills, so not really a point to it. I am poor dirt. Oh, wow. The puns have already begun. But that's okay. Oh! Oh, it's this asshole! I remember this guy. Oh, boy, that worked out great. Alright, Vine Rune. And Electric Whip 2L. Let's see, when you strike an enemy, they take, oh, nearby enemies take 50% damage, ignore shield. Colorless, highest level applies, 50% damage when you're max HP. Victims' remains explode. Well, let's get it better. It's better than the bow. I kind of want to hold on to the pan, at least for a little while longer. Just because. Okay, so, I got the whip. It's time to whip it good. I could pan. You can't really pan it good. Fry? You know, I'm not actually much of a punster, unfortunately. Oh, that's gonna be effective. I don't know. I've just never been big on immediate puns. Like, obviously, if they happen, and I'm cool with it. Actually, since this whip is colorless, we could just go full in on, we could just go all in on green. That might not necessarily be a good idea. Keep me hale and hearty, though. I remember this whip with the old... What was it, an attack speed? No, it was a flat damage booster. Oh, that perk was so busted. Oh. Yeah, most definitely needs some kind of wall run. Oh yeah, there isn't really wall jumping in this game. Weird. I've been playing at least a couple more metroidvanias lately, and it's kind of interesting seeing the different staples. It'd be kind of neat to put together a list at some point of, like, these are the absolute, like, things that make a metroidvania. I should do videos like that, just in general. Just kind of weird videos that just kind of go over, like, here's a thing. I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of, like, scripted or highly edited content, but I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to do so. Oh, that's just a way around. Okay. Let's see, we need the Earth Stomp rune to get through that one. I am very dangerous. Wow! Right! This is really effective against, things in water, too. Hello? Oh, we can get through here at the very least. That sounds like a good vid for Wanderbot Prime. Yeah, I need to sit down this week or at some point and start editing up my making of Cursewood. Morass of the Banished. I've been there before. I actually have no idea. But a series of videos specifically on the making of that, because I've been recording all of my art process. Which, speaking of, I'm going to be working on. That's a new one. Hey, you there! The water's running through my cell! I think something in the water touched my leg. Help! Well, that didn't go well for whoever that was. Let's see, the flat damage boost was in power before the rework, and they named it corrupted power, I think? Yeah, probably. And power was busted. It was fun. Anywho, let's see. But yeah, I've been recording a lot of my D&D progress. Ooh. Exciting. Let's see. Bleed hits the nearest enemy. 21 DPS. Do I want a grenade? Let's take the grenade. We don't have a grenade yet. And I don't want to forsake my frying pan quite yet. Let's see. I don't think we have any keys yet. Ooh. If we have no keys, I have no idea how to get to that one. Let's see. But yeah, scripted content in general, I think, would be a healthy idea for me. The other problem I run into is I'm just, I'm kind of a busy dude. Just with, like, cool new releases and whatnot, always. And so it makes it a little difficult for me to keep up with, it makes it a little difficult for me to keep up with, like, edited content. My goal truly is to hit, like, another million on YouTube, which sounds kind of wild for people. But, like, that's actually fairly achievable. Neat statue. Statue of the King of the Island. How could he see anything without a helmet on? Or with that helmet on? Well, let's see. I guess let's go up. I have no idea which one I'm going to want to go to. So we can go to the ramparts. I don't remember if there's anything up there. Let's see. But yeah, getting up to, like, you know, the 4 million mark would let me probably hire an editor, which I think would be a good idea. Just have somebody else kind of do all the legwork on one of those. So the question is, do we want to go to the Morass of the Banished? Or do we want to go to the ramparts? I don't actually remember which one I want to go to. Let's go to the Morass of the Banished. I don't recognize the name. I don't remember where to pick up all the movement tech. Aren't they cute with their big bags on their backs? Wait. Well, we'll learn. Did I not kill 60 enemies? I guess not. Alright. We've unlocked some things, and I got 40 cells. Cool. Let's see. Recycling might not be a terrible idea. Well, let's keep getting gold reserves. Pick that one up because it's cheap. And then, yeah, let's pick up recycling 1. Let's see. Do we want fire grenade? I generally like fire grenade. I absolutely like infantry bow. So I'm going to start investing into that one. Okay. Is this it? Do we get more mutations later on? I certainly hope so. Okay, they're blueprints now. Cool. I do want to go dead inside. Yeah, I'm going to go dead inside. If I heal based on kills... I do have a healing potion, but only 1 charge. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I've been here. As the malaise spread, the putrid stench of the fetid water and plagues of stinging creatures weren't the only thing surviving Banished had to deal with. Neat stuff. Oh, we're going backwards, though. Oh, wait, no. We're not going backwards. This is a boss. Ow. Somebody called for a padding? Was that a boss? No, that's a regular enemy. Okay. Tough bugger, though. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're in Blight Town. Okay. That'll make this interesting. So these guys can shoot down. Luckily, I got my trusty rusty pan and whip time. Okay. We get their blowguns. Just to make sure I don't get absolutely skunked by that going by. Oh, they made his pattern significantly slower. That's nice. Those guys used to have just, like, random screw you attacks. Kinda hated fighting them. Okay. Oh, right, enemies explode. Well, I'm actually not entirely sure how I'm doing as much damage as I'm doing. I'm assuming it has something to do with this whip just doing absolute beast mode on things. Not nearly as treacherous as Blight Town. Fact. Blight Town is way worse, but... okay. Oh, yeah, I need the ground slam to get through that one. Digging the music in here. This is good stuff. It's really interesting. You know, ow. There goes my... What the hell? Okay, there we go. And we get a ruby amulet. Invisible after 5 seconds without attacking. First invisible attack inflicts extra damage. Downward smash attack covers the ground with oil. Yes. Ow. Dove right into that one. The extra AoE from this whip is super good. But yeah, it was interesting. A couple of years ago, when did this come out? 2017? I think it was close to 2017 or something to that extent. It was when I first got access to this game. And I always thought it was kind of okay. I think the charm has finally hit me. I think maybe a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was particularly big on a couple other roguelikes at the time. And roguelikes that had slightly more interesting immediate build variety. And so those kind of stole the show for me. And now that this game is like... let's see. Well, food doesn't heal me anymore, so I might as well just recycle everything. Ow. But now that this game has gotten, like, all of the polish that it needed, it really has, like, come into its own. And I feel a bit bad that I was, like... I wouldn't say dismissive of it so long ago, because I was super positive about it. I just remember being, like, cranky that I kept getting one shot, I think specifically by the boss. Round 2, jerk. I don't like this guy's attack pattern. I guess the point is you're not just supposed to roll behind him. He's got some hell of range, too. And we get a Rhythm Nabuzuki. Cool. A bit too critical release. The interesting thing, though, is it wasn't even released. This was, like, the pre-release version. I had access to this game for, like, maybe 3 weeks before pretty much anybody else did. And, the wild thing is, I was right? Stop teleporting, you! I want to kill you! Okay. Yeah, the wild thing for me was that I was actually pretty correct. That a lot of the things that I actually was critical of, I'm like, hey, yeah, this boss is just like insta-gibbing me, and that doesn't feel very good. And like a couple other minor things here and there. I've specifically been like, yeah, this should probably be changed. And it was! Like, almost all of the things that actually, I had griped about, have been fixed or, like, addressed in some way, shape, or form. And you can even, like, go back and... I actually rewatched my video before... Like, my very first couple of videos before I started streaming this today. And admittedly, I sound really strange at times 2 speed, because I don't have time to watch all of my old content, but, like... The sheer difference in, like, where this is now versus to where it was at is actually, like, astounding how much it has changed. Like, obviously, it's still very much the same game, but, I feel weirdly vindicated. I should have just been maybe a little bit better at, expressing my opinions. And I think that's just something that comes with age. I'm not a reviewer. All I can do is ever speak on my... Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind practice at actually reviewing games, but I can generally only speak to my experiences. And I think it's hard to articulate yourself in a way that, like, is... Whoops. Whoops. Ow. That went poorly. That was a little bit more explosive than I was expecting it to be. I guess I should have just hit the ground hard. Hi. This level is freaking huge. I need a shield for this guy, I think. Because, yeah, the problem is he does the, he does that rear kick immediately. I wonder if I can actually stay up high and just whip him good. Not nearly as well as I used to. Yeah, tough sucker. But yeah, I think having a shield would really change that fight. Which means I definitely need to learn how to parry well. Well, I've given up not taking any damage. I'm kind of reliant on, let's just recycle that. Oh, right, there's wall food, I gotta remember. Yeah. Wall food is going to take some doing. Would also like to pick up some kind of fire move here, but... Oh, well. Let's see. Basically, any reviewers that work for a website. Many reviewers aren't too qualified anyway. True. I mean, ultimately, it's more... What the hell? Hi. Vaguely religious, these symbols seem to evoke a holy maternal figure. And a strange exhortation to consume wine. Well... That's the nest. Haven't been there either. That does look ominous. Okay. Well, we got to scroll power back this direction, so I'm going to go over here. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back to just pure green at this point. Though, if I remember right, this game actually has kind of a weird thing where after a certain point you actually don't want to collect, like, it's actually a bad idea to collect power scrolls because the enemies start outscaling your damage or something. I forget how it works. I know one of the mods that I downloaded addresses it. Though I don't have that one installed because it didn't feel like I needed it. Smoke bomb. Cool. See, do we want an infantry grenade? Maybe. Tonic. Are tonics single use, or do they, are they reusable now? think they recharge with kills. Because I remember they used to be, like, single use. Single use per flask use. Oh. Makes sense. It's only 10% of HP. I mean, it's okay. Probably better off just picking up the other grenade. Wait, can I only have one grenade? Oh. Gone are the days of the double grenade. Maybe it was always like that. It truly has been like a year or more since I last played this game. Oh, wow. Hi. Now I have to go the other way if I want to go up. Use 2 other grenades, though. Yeah. Just gotta get there. But yeah, tonic might be okay, but I probably should have gotten it. Oh well. I mean, technically we can still afford it. Oh, damn it. I can't actually get there even if I wanted to. I need the Grand Slam. Wish that was almost slightly better marked on the map. What metroidvania was it? It was a metroidvania that more or less marked every single instance of every single, like... Whoops. I was using the wrong thing. I should probably... Well, we just gotta find a shield at this point and we're good to go. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. Was high? This looks also kind of ominous. I feel like a lot of these things will open up here. It feels like a boss arena, but I'm not used to bosses being inside these levels. Well, it's okay. But yeah, I've definitely played Metroidvanias that are just like, hey, by the way, here's all of the information. Here's all of the, like, secret doors. Here's all of the special things that you have to kind of keep an eye out for to progress through. And I always found that heavy mapping is really good. Hollow Knight kind of gets there, but not quite. It was definitely one of those where it's like, it would show you that you need, like, effectively the red key ability. Ooh. Now, if I remember right, curses suck in this game. Yeah, one hit and you're dead. Not a big fan. I mean, I'll probably be able to kill 10 enemies, maybe without dying. Let's see. How do we switch? Right. X. There we go. So whip it good, and I got kunai. That's a good coward weapon. Unless we go into a boss. We'll figure it out. I remember the last time I played, I was definitely a lot more, I was a little cheesed about... Nope, that didn't work. I was a little bit cheesed about how curses work in this game. Mainly because I feel like it could be done so much better, and I think I'm going to stand by that. If only because, like, how cool would it be if, like, curses changed how you played as well? Like, slowed you down. Okay, so these kunai set things on fire. 4 more kills. Nothing here. Let's see, nothing there. My one fear is we're going to go into a boss fight with this curse. And that's going to be death. The curses do change how you play. True, but like, I don't know. Oh, recycle the pan? Yeah, I probably should. No, you're correct. It does technically change how I play. Where did I... Oh, my pan's back up at the shop. Got it. Or, no, this is the chest room. Admittedly, it's only worth 120 gold, but still. I'm trying to think of games that really had interesting curses. Because I'd much prefer, like, plus and minus things. As opposed to just, like, here's a cool item, but you gotta kill 10 things or you just insta-die. Let's see, I'm assuming I don't have this open. Alright, well I got a bunch of cells. Let's take a look at stuff. So I could get the, hello. Second and third attacks are crits, if you strike at the right time. Ooh, makes sense. Rhythm. The random starting stuff would be good. Could get health flask too. But maybe I should actually go for spiked shield. I did say I needed a shield. Good curses is that new roguelike, Curse of the Dead Gods. That, you're right. That is exactly it. Curse of the Dead Gods has such a cool curse system. I feel like this game could actually learn quite a lot from that. I mean, obviously, they've already got their own thing going. But, like, if you want to see what I mean, when it comes to really cool curse setups, that would be the one. So, do we want to... Ooh. Do I want that shield? The one problem is the Electric Whip 2L has pretty high DPS. At the same time... See, Undermine's curse system, also very good. Yeah, you're right. Both of those are pretty good. I'm trying to decide here. The Spike Shield 5 is good, but I think I'm just going to go without for this run. Oh. Oh, won't unlock until you spend all of your cells. Right. I guess I'll keep putting it into the infantry bow for the time being. You'd have to get used to the shield. And that could be a bit risky right now. Let's see. Blind Faith. Ammo. Let's do ammo. If I'm gonna be using the kunai anyway. I recycle the shield? Probably should. Pittance of cash, but that's okay. Let's hope this is not immediately a boss fight, because otherwise I'm super dead. No prayers, no words, not even deeds can rightfully honor our protectress. No, this is a boss fight. Okay. What a horrible night to have a curse. Mama Tick. Let's hope she brings some minions with her. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna stand by my like. Curses could be more interesting because boy, that was poor timing, and admittedly entirely my fault. But like, what's a good example of a curse? I mean, even straight up like half range, or like you have to manually pick up your ammo, or I don't know, a bunch of other things. Anyway, back already. Seems like you're having a rough time of it. Have you noticed how things seem to change every time you pass through? One could get to thinking that the island's alive. It's quite ridiculous, wouldn't you say? And we at least get a little bit of that.